If you want to get into marketing, the biggest problem is that there isn't just one path. You have content, SEO, social media, paid ads, analytics, and most people don't know where to start or what actually matters. So I created this roadmap that shows a realistic path from beginner all the way to roles like head of marketing or even chief marketing officer. The way this roadmap works is pretty simple. You start by learning the fundamentals, that means understanding how marketing actually works. Then you learn the core channels or the knowledge that you need to grow regardless of your specialization. Then you start to choose a direction, either content and organic growth or performance marketing. From there, you can specialize, move into management, and eventually higher roles and leadership. Think of it like a skill tree. You don't try to learn everything at once, you pick a path and go deeper over time. So, the first stage is learning marketing fundamentals. This includes things like branding, positioning, messaging, and understanding your target audience. For example, positioning is basically how a product is perceived compared to competitors. So, essentially, why someone chooses one brand over another. And messaging is how you communicate value clearly, like why should someone care about your product or service. A lot of beginners skip this and jump straight into tactics, but without the fundamentals, nothing else works properly. After that, you move into learning the main marketing channels. This includes social media, content marketing, SEO, which is search engine optimization, and paid ads. Each of these channels work differently. For example, SEO is all about getting traffic from Google and search engines. Social media focuses on attention and engagement with social media platforms. Paid ads focus on buying traffic and converting it to paid users. So at this stage, you're not mastering anything yet, you're just understanding how each channel works. The next stage is choosing a path. This is where marketing becomes interesting because the path splits into two. Most people naturally go into one of two directions. The first is content and organic growth, which focuses on creating content, growing audiences, and getting traffic without paying for it. The second is performance marketing, which focuses on paid ads, data, and optimizing conversions. Neither is better, they are just different skill sets. So, if you go down the content path, you'll focus on things like content creation, copywriting, SEO, and social media growth. For example, copywriting is the skill of writing in a way that convinces people to take action, like clicking, signing up, or buying. SEO is about creating content that ranks on Google and brings in traffic over time from search engines. This path is more creative and long term. On the performance side, the focus is very different. You're working with paid ads, platforms like Google Ads or Meta Ads, and optimizing funnels. A funnel is basically the journey from someone or a user seeing an ad and becoming a customer. You'll also work a lot with data, things like conversion rates, cost per click, or as they say, CPC, and the return on spending ads. This path is more analytical and driven by numbers. After a couple of years, you usually become a specialist. That could be content marketer, SEO specialist, performance marketer, growth marketer. At this stage, you're no longer learning everything, you are becoming really good at one area. This is where your career actually starts to accelerate. From there, you move into management roles. As a marketing manager, your focus shifts from execution to strategy. You're planning campaigns, managing budgets, coordinating teams, and making decisions about where to invest resources. You're no longer just doing marketing, you are directing it. Finally, you move into leadership roles like head of marketing or chief marketing officer. At this level, you're responsible for overall growth, brand direction, and how marketing aligns with business goals. You're thinking less about individual campaigns and more about long term strategy and company positioning. Some common mistakes people make in marketing: trying to learn everything at once instead of focusing on one path, ignoring data and relying only on creativity, not specializing early enough, and copying trends without understanding why they work. Marketing rewards people who test, learn, and adapt, not just follow what others are doing. So, a realistic timeline for a marketing career might look something like this: 0 to 1 year learning the fundamentals and exploring channels, 1 to 3 years working as a junior marketer or specialist, 3 to 6 years becoming a senior specialist, 5 to 8 years moving into management, and beyond that, leadership roles. Of course, this varies a lot, but the key idea is that progression through specialization and experience. So, if you want to succeed in marketing, focus on three things: understanding people, what they want, what they respond to, testing and iteration. Marketing is about trying things and improving, and data driven thinking, making decisions based on results, not guesses. Marketing is one of those careers where skill compounds over time. If you stay consistent, you improve quickly. So, I built this roadmap as an interactive skill tree so you can actually follow it and track your progress. If you want to use this roadmap yourself, I'll put the link in the description so you can try the template.